On the front cover of the digipack is the title, which is the album name further down the spiral, and the artist's name, which is 9 Inch Nails. This connotes to the audience the name of the artist and the actual name of the album. This creates synergy to the audience as it's part of the house style and they'll recognise it, or if they don't know them, they'll make them look them up on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, etc. The title and the name anchors the image. The image is a string in a spiral which reinforces the name of the album, and it is part of their house style in which the audience will recognise them as a band. The image is grimy looking, like grimy colours, like a dark orange for the string and dark grey, like old looking for the background, which fits the house style and their image. On the spine, there is the artist name and the name of the album. This is a pure fact that so the audience knows what the album is and who it is by when it is stood up on shop and you cannot see the front. On the back of the digipack there is content. There is a track list which anchors the image. On the track list is basically all the tracks what are on the songs, along with the numbers to which order it goes in. Track lists are on digipacks for one reason, so the audience know what's on the album and what number on the track it is before they buy it. Also, on the back of the digipack is the barcode. It's there for the basic reason stores can track sales, stock taking, and when they scan it, they know how much it costs for the audience to purchase the album. Label logos also anchor the image on the back of the digipack. This is basic to connote who produced the music. They are the distribution and production of the artist. Legal information also anchors the image at the back of the digipack. It's at the bottom for the poor fact of copyright issues to say that like it's not copyrighted. The band's logo is at the bottom of the digipack at the back. It is there to create synergy and brands them. It is also recognisable to the target audience and is part of their house style. At the front of this digipack is the image of the artist. It is a medium close-up. The image is almost completely faded, like dark, so you can't see the actual face. This may connote that it's not about the image, but about the music. The title of the album,
True, and it anchor image is almost as big as the actual cover. It takes all the space, and it's true. It's not as important as the music. The face grey stands out, catches the eye of the audience.
At the bottom of the front cover, artist logo, which anchor image. The logo is two slant triangles mirrored with the ABK logo. This is odd to connote to the audience who it is by and part of the house style, and it is all other Vici products. The logo is also on the back and on the spine. On the spine is the artist logo, the name of the artist, and the actual album name. This basically connotes to the audience who it's by and what it's called. The content on the back of the digipack is a track gain, which along with running times. This notes to the audience what is on the album and how long each track is before purchase the album. The barcode at the back of the digipack is there for a basic reason, for stores tracking sales, taking and to scanning the tills so they know how much the album costs when the audience purchases. Legal information is at the bottom of the digipack at the back for the pure fact of copyright. The label's logo and name is on the digipack to show where the album has been produced and distributed.
The record label is at the back of the digipack and also on the front at the right at the bottom in each corner.
The colour schemes of this digipack are like grey, black and white. I think this is good because it fits with the house style and the theme of the title, which is true, like true colours. Right at the top of the album cover on the digipack is the artist's name, which anchors the image. It's there for the pure fact so the audience know who the album is by, and it also creates synergy for the audience to search her Twitter on Facebook or YouTube. Also at the front of the digipack is a medium close-up of the actual artist. This connotes who the album is by, and it also creates Carl Rogers' theory of an ideal partner and ideal self to the target audience. The final thing, which is on the album cover, which is anchoring the image at the bottom, is the name of the album. This here for the pure fact so the audience know what the album's called. It also creates synergy for if they go and search on the internet. The content at the back, there is a track list which tells the audience what's on the album and in what order, basically. There is a barcode at the back of the digipack. This is basically here for a reason for stores to track sales, stock taking, and scan intel so they know how much it costs when the audience purchases the album. Right at the bottom of the digipack at the back is legal information. It's basically for copyright and other legislations. Underneath this is the record label's logo. It's there to show where the artist's music has been produced and disproduced, which creates synergy for the label so people might go check it out. The colours of this digipack is like a purpley pink, which is dip dyed. This is good because it fits the house style of the album cover, and like it gives it that feel of fun and electronicness. There is no image on this digipack, there is just the title of the album and the artist's name. This connotes to the audience who the album is by and what it is called. It creates synergy as audience may search the artist on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube or the artist's website for more information. On the spine of the digipack there is the name of the artist and the title of the album. Again, this connotes to the audience whose music is by and what the album's called. On the back of the digipack there is a track list along with the track number and any features which is on the track. This is here for the audience to know what is on the album, who is on the album, and whereabouts on the album any particular song is. The barcode is at the back of the digipack at the bottom. The barcode is there for stores when scanning to know the price when the audience purchase it, and stock taking, and for tracking sales. Legal information is at the back of the digipack at the bottom to connote legal issues like copyright and other legislations. The label logo is at the bottom of the digipack at the back. This is here to show the audience where the content of the album has been produced and distributed. The colours of this digipack are black, grey and white, which fits in with their house style as all their albums are like them colour schemes. And it's similar on everyone really, as well as the font. It's where the fans recognise their album or work. The name of the artist and the typo name anchor the image at the front of the digipack. This is to connote to the audience who the album is by and what it is called. It also connects synergy for the audience to decide other albums or to see online pages like Facebook, Twitter, YouTube or the artist's website. The image of the artist is on the front cover of the digipack. This is to connote to the audience who the album is, basically to put a name to the face kind of thing. It is also to create Carl Rogers' ideal self and ideal partner theory to the target audience. I think the preferred reading of this image is to show that it is fun to reinforce with the title of the album. The track list with track numbers is at the back of the digipack. It is purely there to connote to the audience what content is on the album and whereabouts. The barcode is also at the back of the digipack. It is there for stores with scanning when the audience has made a purchase, or when stock tracking or tracking sales. Underneath this is the album number, which all it does is connote the number of copy, which it is. Legal information is the bottom of the digipack at the back. This connotes legal legislations such as copyright. The record label's logo is at the bottom of the digipack at the back. This connotes to the audience where the content of the album has been produced and distributed. The colour scheme is blue, green, white and red. This connotes the house style of the artist, and he uses these colours in previous albums, and it's also for the way for the audience to recognise because of the house style.